Good morning, world. Welcome to my bedroom at 7:30-ish. The birds are chirping. Smokey is sleeping. And I'm going to show you how I start my day. My little quadriplegic life. Yo, I don't know where to put you guys. You're on quad cam, obviously. Oh, whatever. We're just gonna do this. And I'm gonna go to this meditative sound bath in Pahoa, which actually sounds really nice right now. I'm gonna chill out, get all weird with sound vibrations, meditate, do a little self-care. But I wanted to take you guys through my day of how I get to this place of being ready and out in the world. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy watching me bathe and get dressed. All right, just another vulnerability test. Hopefully with not too bad of a vulnerability hangover. We shall see. Toodles. This is the beginning, is me in bed by myself, thinking about life. I like this time because it gives me time to feel like my morning is my own, without anyone else in my room except Smokey. And I like to put on a meditation and just kind of like try to foster a sense of peace in me. And honestly, I think about, like, if you want to get real into it, I think about like being the light and shining my light today. Just kind of like staying in touch with that, especially when like I get impatient or, you know, sick of giving direction, or life gets hard, or I'm angry, or whatever it might be, you know, whatever the day, whatever life brings you. Good time to find my best self for the day and see what might be coming up for me this morning and sit with that. And sometimes I'll put on a meditation to like help move through that a little bit if I'm feeling a little like sad or anxious or whatever it might be. Like, I don't want to gloss over it. I want to like listen to it and see if there's anything I can do about it before I let someone else into my world and start my day. So yeah, welcome to my morning. I'm gonna do my thing before Elaine gets in here, and after these messages, we'll be right back.
Good morning. I'm gonna put some hot water on for Kelsey, and then we're gonna go in there.
Holly came from Miami, FLA.
Welcome
Hitchhiked away across USA.
to Mornings with Kelsey and Elaine. The first thing I do is I take this here Midtrin.
Hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
Drugs are fun. Just kidding.
Take a walk on the wild side.
Non-mind altering.
Yeah, non-mind altering drugs. What are you gonna do? Take this little tincture here for patience.
I make sure to give it to her.
I know you do.
But she never lost her head, even when she was given head. She says,
And then I take a blood pressure med, so my blood pressure's higher than the average bear, or average higher than it normally would be, so that I don't pass out during the day. Because people like me have low blood pressure because our muscles don't work to push the blood to our faces. And I'm gonna put you back on the tripod because we're gonna do some other things. Hi, Smokey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want to go say goodbye and eat some food? Good boy.
Sugar Plum Fairy came and hit the streets, looking for soul food and a place to eat. Went to the Apollo, you should have seen him go, go, go. They said, hey, sugar, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. All right.
My goodness, did you eat your breakfast? So, peoples, I have a pee hole in my stomach now. And, here, I'll show you. I got this when I was like a year and a half in. You saw my movie, you saw it. And this is very revealing. So they used part of my bowel. They cut me open. I look like I got a C-section. I have like a scar here and obviously here. But they cut me open and took out part of my bowel and then reattached my bowel and then used that part of my bowel to augment my bladder because my bladder had gotten so small from having a leg bag all the time because your bladder is just constantly emptying into a leg bag that's like an indwelling catheter that's attached to you all the time. You've probably seen people with it. And so your bladder shrinks because it's never getting the chance to stretch and fill. So they used part of my bowel to augment my bladder. They made my bladder bigger. But bowel creates those cells or create mucus by nature. And so now my bladder creates mucus, so I have to, which is really gross. But whatever, that's my life. And so we have to irrigate my bladder every day to get the mucus out. It's not poop or anything associated with poop. It's just mucus. Don't worry, my bowel's not somehow magically doing some weird shit. Whoa, there's like orange. Oh, because you did turmeric.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. But this is probably the most like procedure-y thing that we do in the morning because we have to make sure that we're very sterile or as sterile as we can be. So we sanitize all the things. And we have our little setup. And what I do is I use these little tabs like this. And then I split it with my teeth. And then I pull it open like so, which is very sterile, but I'm not touching it. I'm only touching the packaging. I sanitize my hands. I'm doing the best I can here. So then I don't touch the part that's going into me. Push this sucker in. I can't feel it, so that's kind of a weird thing in this case. And then Elaine, gloves up. Show him your handy dandy syringe. This is what we use, 60 mils every day. And then we use distilled water. First we suck all the pee out. Super glam. Like so. I'm not going to show you this up close, any closer to you guys because it's nasty. Don't trust a Gatorade bottle around me. I feel like everyone who knows me knows not to trust a Gatorade bottle and will never feel the same way about a Gatorade bottle again. All my friends are probably laughing right now.
Has anyone ever trusted it?
Oh God, no. Wouldn't that be terrible?
Would be terrible.
Oh my God, ew. It's even worse. So gross. We need some tunes up in this bitch after this. So then once we get all the pee out, then we start the irrigation process. And we pour distilled water into the sterile syringe packaging. I'm just gonna give you guys the play-by-play. And then we suck up the distilled water. And Elaine gets out any bubbles, but she's pretty good at it, so she doesn't really get bubbles. And then we push the water in.
Oh, sorry.
Ever so gently.
Slippery.
Slippery little suckers. And then we suck it back out. And we do it over and over again until it comes out clear.
Holly came from Miami, FLA. Hitchhiked away across USA. Plucked her eyebrows on the way. Shaved her legs and then he was a she. She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side.
Let's drink some tea. Smokey and I are over here drinking juice from the tangerine tree out there. This one's tangerines and carrots, pomelo, which is from the tree out there that you can't see next to that one, and apples to sweeten it up, and ginger. It's very tasty. And it's Christmas break, so we've got Freya today. So, Elaine is being ninja mom and juggling momming and working. So we're, we figure that out as a team the best we can. And moving and grooving and shaking. A little jazz, a little juice. And then we're gonna poop and it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be a perfect poop. I hope. Just keep it real over here. Welcome to Mornings with Kelsey. I've gone through, and I'm still going through, this deep adaptation of figuring out how to live in this body, how to function in this body. And I've learned so much about interdependence in a culture that's so obsessed with independence that we've become these insular people who live such separate lives from the other people in our community. But I have, because of this, found so much beauty in interdependence and built relationships that I've learned so much from, and been in relationship with people that I otherwise would never have been. And that has taught me so so much about being human and the beauty of all these different ways to be human. We are going to now start the pooping process. Let's show them what we do. So I'm going to show you guys, I use what are called enemies. They're like mini enemas. I'll show you. To get the party started, and then I get on the pot. But I'll show you these little guys. These are enemies. This one has lidocaine in it. They're way too expensive, but I gotta hook up on these. But I won't be getting them next time. I got them because I had I have hemorrhoids and they hurt like a bitch sometimes. They make me sweat even though I can't feel them. You normally would feel them if I was able-bodied, but my body has a response to the pain. My blood pressure spikes, my heart feels like it's gonna explode out of my chest. Fun stuff. I start sweating. So I use these. We're gonna put the cinnamon in, and then we're gonna get a pot, and we'll see you right after these messages. This is what happens now when I poop. I get really sweaty because it hurts. And I brush my teeth.
Candy cane from out on the
Welcome
island.
to my office.
In the back,
Where I
she
brush my
was
teeth.
everybody's darling.
And use this washcloth to get the sweat off my face because pooping hurts and it makes me sweat. Because I have hemorrhoids.
Take a walk on
Super
the
glam
wild side.
up in here, guys.
Said, hey,
Um,
babe, take a walk on the
yeah.
wild side.
Welcome
Colored girls go do
to my intimate space.
do 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 do.
And I think I'm done, so I'm gonna get in the shower now. But yeah, this is my little handy travel commode chair. I'll put a link in. It comes apart and fits into a suitcase, and it also has a sliding mechanism that can go in and out of a tub or like almost any space, which is really cool.
Little Joe never once gave it away.
So yeah,
Everybody had to pay and pay.
I look up like this.
Hustle here and a
This is my
hustle
little
there.
view out the
New
window.
York City's the place where they said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
That's where the magic
I
happens.
said, hey Joe, take a walk on the wild side.
Yo. It's shower time. Here I'm covering my boobies. I have learned to really be mindful of also how I shape my intimate world, my bedroom, my space, so that it feels safe and cozy and yummy to me. I've created so much more ritual in my life so that my space feels sacred, and I have pieces of joy and grounding things that I do in my space, things that make it smell good, things that make it sound good, things that bring connection into my space and joy. And I feel like that's such an important part of enjoying life and having a disability, is creating a sensual space for yourself, because you're always in it, and you're in it for so much time doing seemingly mundane things, because life takes longer. It just is the nature of the beast. Everything takes longer, and so you better like the space you're in. You better like the you that you're in.
I don't like guilt, be it stoned or stupid, drunk and disorderly, I ain't no Cupid. 2 years ago today I was arrested on Christmas Eve. I don't want pain, I wanna walk, not be carried. I don't wanna give it up, I wanna stay married.
I can't assume that I'm the same person that I was even yesterday, let alone a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. And so it's like, okay, I need to check in, reassess, recalibrate, and get creative and get dirty and get real with myself. The one for me, tighten my shoes. It's living, seem come losing, want some new. Goes to show you don't ever know what each card into that deal. Don't you let that be. I also know that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I don't need to be more independent for anyone else but me, if that's what I want. It's okay, and it's a beautiful thing to ask for help. It's a beautiful exchange to receive help. Staple rings, Exhibit A. And B. Shout out to, it's not Flame and Stone anymore, formerly Flame and Stone. Now Hillary Jane Nelson. Custom made jewelry. My sister-in-law. Alright, shirt time. Time to put on a shirt. In my soul, knowing that I don't have to internalize any outside pressures to be anything other than me. Elaine, will you help me pull this here shirt down?
Something told me it was over. Yeah. When I saw you and her talking, something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking now, ooh, I would rather go blind, boy.
That's about it, right? Lunch and stuff. Yeah. Come in the chat. Ta-da! All right. And then we go do our day, eat lunch and all that jazz. Till next time, don't go changing.
When the reflection in the glass that I held to my lips now, babe,